So my mother Mary was born in England of the Hebrew tribe of Judah, and my grandmother's name was Anna. The UK is 599.9 miles high. Convert to a pyramid, it gives us a perimeter of 376. This is the Ish number. Divided by 4 is 942, 377, and 377 is from the number 376, the Ish, the righteous man. 942 is, of course, the First Chronicles verse total, and it's also the verses where the name Jesus is found in the New Testament. And a footprint of 942,377 squared is 888000. That's basically what it looks like, and you'll see later on the importance of where the centre point of that pyramid is, and how it identifies the Ish by a location, which I'll show you here, which is Travone Road in England, near the village of Padstow. Now, I own a house with my brother and sister, which was the family home left to us as an inheritance, in Travone Street, Padstow in Sydney. Now, from Travone Road, Padstow, UK, then to Bethlehem and then to Jerusalem is 2424 miles, which is Jesus in the Greek concordance. Here's the concordance numbers. Rather, here is the, you can look those up in the concordance if you wish. This is the longitudes and latitudes of Bethlehem, Jerusalem, and Travone and Padstow in the United Kingdom. If you measure from Travone Street, the most westerly point, to the house we own in Sydney, it is 10772.6 miles, and the diagonal of the Great Pyramid is 1077.26 feet becomes miles, and here I've got it as 1077.26 when it's actual 1077.2.6 miles. Now, in a later series I'll do all the numbers that you see here and the distances around the earth, etc., and many, many miracles. One that is particularly close to my heart is the preaching of Charles I, who occupied the throne of his father James I, who had authorised the translation of the King James Bible. Now, the difference in the beheading date and my birth, or rebirth, is 107726 days. He died praying to me. That is very, 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 very important to me. He is an end-time witness. My idiot nephew was arrested after I told him that he was going to be arrested for smuggling drugs into Australia, because he was basically a criminal and an idiot. He got arrested on May the 11th in 1999. He got 3.5 years jail. Should have been longer. Looking for something to do, he walked into the library and a book tumbled off the shelf, and on page 222, which opened on the floor, was the beheading of Charles I, and an account wasn't clean chop. His head was hacked off and they made him suffer. Now don't get me wrong, there's not too many people in my family that I would welcome into paradise, I can assure you. So we've got 10772.6 miles from Travone Street in Sydney to Travone Road in Padstow in the United Kingdom. Now this angle here is pointing towards Bethlehem, and it is the descending passage angle of the Great Pyramid. Europe itself is 2,424 miles high. If you take the location of Travone Street in the United Kingdom to the 50th line of latitude, and we know that the 50 line adds up to the 50th layer of masonry, it is the word Ish, 37.6 miles. Now if we go to Avesbury, the Avesbury Circle again has all the numbers in it. It is the number 2309 from 2308, the state of the dead. So here we're measuring from Avesbury to Jerusalem, and it's the state of the dead. The 2338 is the same as 2337, that's female, woman, the harlot, Israel, Jerusalem, who has rejected Christ. So we've got Bethlehem 2030, and it is Hosea prophecy. This is the harlot prophecy. Pregnant woman with child, and the children of the great whore is Christianity today. So from the Travone Street, England, to the Great Pyramid is the word throne. Canopy of the throne, of course, is 144,000. Now across the heads and major waterways of Australia there is a sword that appears in the GPS software, Magellan GPS software, and this one is pointing somewhere, and we know where it's pointing by following it. So it's 226.10, that's the heading. Now, I've showed these things in previous videos, and I won't go back to them. If you're foolish enough not to have read them by now, then there's something wrong with your head. So where is it pointing to? Travone Street, Padstow. 226.10 is the heading. 2226 is a sign, a miracle. Evidence, a mark.